Alrighty then, mic check 1, 2, seeing if everything is going down, and I think it is. Maybe. Promise. My ball. Alrighty then, mic check 1, 2, seeing if everything is going down. And I think it is. Alright, well, good evening everybody. Obi-Wan back again, here continuing my career of Thomas Patrick. Hope everybody is having a good evening. Will we finally get past? This is going to be damn it, Russell. Let's get things started. So we are actually the next 7 games are home, so that's pretty good. I think we will probably go 5-2, maybe 6-1 if I don't turn the ball over. But yeah, let's go. So again, it's gotta be the shoes. Let's go wait.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith.
My resolution is on. Give me 1 second.
Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Phoenix Suns. For Phoenix, they've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you. I understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Again, my apologies for the AC being on, but it's dry in New Mexico.
Sports welcomes you to the
It's not hot.
presentation of the NBA.
Now back in Louisiana, that was hot. What do you want? Alright, so what type of shoes am I rocking tonight? Let's go with purple. Let's do this.
Good luck tonight, man.
And the crowd goes Phoenix. What about a top of the key? No. If anything, I think just staying kind of on the right side, and again, just driving in. So, we'll see. Oh, that was late. That was horrible.
The Oklahoma City Thunder on the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. And that's certainly what we have in store for us today. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. With that road trip behind him, the Suns ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Phoenix. This is a team in great mid-season form right now. A lot of things going right.
I'll tell you what, this building has been really a tough place to come in and get a win. They really play their best basketball when they're home. Not surprising, but it certainly makes them a difficult team to beat when they're on their home floor.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, with the shift towards so-called positionless basketball, the market for wing players has never. The average height in the NBA is now right around 6'7", so players in that range are the perfect fit for this new two-way style. Guys?
Well, especially those players with the skill to do a little bit of everything.
Hey, what is
DA,
that?
thank you. And we see it so often, Brent. A good team gets up for a big game, and they win. And then they fall down with their performance and lose to an inferior club the very next game.
Well, interesting point, because last year we saw this so much with the eventual champion Golden State Warriors, where they just seem to be
See, it's a sign already. I'll probably have about 10 turnovers in 2 minutes.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, they are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. Well, we have a good one tonight. Two powerhouse clubs about to throw down. See this playing out.
Well, you got two teams bring out their best in each other tonight, Ernie. So that's why this game is a must-see matchup. Tremendous individual.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference. And before we...
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, he's special, DA, absolutely. Thanks. By this point in the season, Doris, certain teams have been hit hard by the injury bug, and the truth is the next man up, the next player up, can be easier said than done.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Kevin. Sometimes it's not necessarily
let's try this again.
When the injury happens, it's who has the injury hit. So
as a matter of fact, let me change my camera.
all-star level player, an MVP caliber player, can't necessarily be replaced one for one. So sometimes you've got to make some schematic adjustments, and sometimes you've got to rely on the whole to pick up the one big star that's gone down.
I always thought two characters really revealed when you start losing a couple players to injury.
No doubt, Kevin.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Robertson and George fill out the wings. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Robertson. Kicks it to Westbrook. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No, don't do that.
Outside.
Okay.
Booker outside. Shoots over Grant. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his first points of the night.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Grant in the post. Jackson on him. The 3 from George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty play.
To the inside. Fades and shoots. And the basket by Jackson.
That's not an
just
assist.
Very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Here's Robertson. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Westbrook. Plenty of space. Count the basket. Westbrook's got his first basket.
I love how Westbrook rises and fires immediately. Ball touches his hands and it's gone before you can blink.
AI kicks to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 5.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Pass to Adams. Over Ayton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Josh Jackson.
Well, you love when Steven Adams shows his strength. Even with the defense in his grill, he finds a way to score.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19, already a physical specimen, and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
Here's Warren. It's hauled in by Adams. Oklahoma City trailing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Warren.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding.
AI dishes to Jackson.
I don't think you can be too physical with Josh Jackson. This guy is very good at getting calls when he has the basketball.
Phoenix shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
I'll tell you, the potential of Josh Jackson is really enticing. This guy is a remarkable athlete. He can defend the basket at a high level. If he gets a jump shot, guys, that's consistent, look out.
Here's Patrick. Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. Warren the pass to Patrick. Here's Jackson. No good on that one. Excellent D there from George. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, we saw no matter what they tried offensively, the opponent just had the answer.
Well, that was an absolute beatdown, and you hope that they learn and move on from it.
Here's Grant. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's Patrick. And they pick up 2. AI's got his first 2 points of the night. Well, in his first full season in the NBA, AI has certainly shown that he belongs in this league.
Nope. And you wondered if he would stick around after making a big splash in his debut, but he's put in the work and has shown that he isn't a flash in the pan, and he can bring a lot to an NBA franchise.
Thunder trailing by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Oh, yeah, come on. They've gone a long time without a bucket.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
And AI gets it to go on the assist by Booker.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Grant outside. Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Westbrook's got his second basket.
You get the sense that Russell Westbrook relishes contact. He is so physically strong.
Booker looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 7 points.
A physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
When you think about Thunder coach Billy Donovan taking over in 2015, he came in as a 2-time NCAA champion at Florida and one of only 4 individuals to play and coach in a Final Four. Incredible stuff.
Here's Westbrook. It's deflected.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Thunder trailing by 7. Westbrook finds George. Here's Robertson. 9-point game his last outing. Here's the lob to Adams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Coach Donovan, when he came in, wanted to encourage more ball movement and spacing.
I'm not sure it's played exactly as he had hoped. It's not always possible to shoehorn a new style of play. You've got to adapt to your personnel. Boy, all sorts of space around him. If he can't hit those, the defense not going to worry too much about him.
Here's Robertson, defended by Booker. Robertson can't hit.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
AI, no good.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Yeah, another nice bucket
thank you for having me
low.
this evening. I really do
They've been able
appreciate
to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh, he was open. There we go.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by AI. The pass to Warren. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
From the opening tip, he's been active and working for good looks. He's been pretty accurate.
Passes it to Robertson. In the corner, George with it. Six to shoot. From 12 feet out. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. George has got 5 points so far. Suns leading by 7. Patrick passes to Jackson. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Westbrook leading the charge. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Phoenix. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
That one rolling around and out. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. AI kicks to Ayton.
Ayton, I thought you were going inside.
Shoots from the elbow. No good from Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Robertson dishes to Grant. Back to Robertson. Pass to George. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Suns leading. Here's Patrick. Westbrook pulls it in.
Well, it looks like he's going to get the easy 2 points, but the defense recovers just in time to affect it.
Lets it go from 11. Offensive rebound. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
So for the Suns, Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Josh Jackson. Kelly Oubre comes in for T.J. Warren, and it's Bridges in for Booker. The Thunder also changing it up. Noel's checked in for Grant. Felton comes in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the Thunder making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 9th in scoring, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And that one's good, Ayton.
When you think about Billy Donovan, to me, he's a guy who values trust and building relationships with players. This guy is not a dictator. He wants to help players grow and develop, and that helps you win.
Left side, George. Over Oubre. George, no good. Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Patrick. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. AI's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Schroeder finds Noel. Pass to Schroeder.
That was my fault. I should have stayed
banked in off the
inside
glass. Schroeder's got his first bucket in this one.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Here's Patrick. In the corner,
come on.
Oubre. Let's go. And the shot is long. Thunder trailing by 6. Felton taking his time here. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder. The shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever easy playing on the road, obviously, but that night they were really in rhythm, shot the ball with such ease and confidence.
It's stolen by Morris. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Schroeder passes to Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. AI outside.
Somebody go inside. Go inside. There we go.
Here's Ayton.
You
No
idiot.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The leadership of Russell Westbrook is so important to the team, and Steve...
He's doing just an unbelievable job at just...
You know, so much of leadership is that emotional component, motivating guys to give their all.
And Russ certainly leads by example with his competitive zeal, but he understands also he's got to bring his teammates with him.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
Well, the commitment is evident, and they are simply phenomenal at their aggression.
All right, let me change the camera again. So I don't mind the 2K low. Let's see. No, I think drive is pretty good. I believe so.
The defensive end right now.
They've got Ayton. Kelly Oubre out there with Holmes. Then it's AI. And it's Bridges in at the 2. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Ayton, come back inside. Come back inside, Ayton.
From the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Magic had a huge game. He ended up with 22 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box.
Okay, I can't see the person, so let's zoom out a little bit. Maybe 1-1. Let's try that.
Score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Well, that was an elite performance, and it didn't seem to matter what approach they used to try to slow this guy down. He had an answer for everything.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And it's Felton with the ball for Oklahoma City. 4-point game. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Clock at 6. And George kicks to Morris. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Suns leading by 4. Feeds it to Bridges. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Schroeder with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. George, no good.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Oh, George is so versatile, Doris. He could play in any system, don't you think?
Oh, I completely concur, Kevin. This is a man who can create offense with the ball in his hands. In a secondary role, we know he can be a knockdown shooter, and we're talking about an elite NBA defender. So any team in the league could use a player.
The Suns shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
What's up?
On the free throw, no good. So many aspects go into developing, Doris, a winning team, coaching players, all the front office moves. How much do you think ownership affects that equation?
Well, I think it's absolutely critical. Leadership starts at the top down. And what kind of organization do you want? What kinds of behaviors will you tolerate? What kinds of things do you emphasize in terms of what you want your culture to be about? And to me, that starts at the top. When you look at the organizations that have great history with sustained success, it starts at the top with ownership.
I like your word culture there. That makes so much sense.
I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
And the Suns making a change here. Bridges checks in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. George is checked in. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Westbrook. It's hauled in by Warren.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
George, no good. Phoenix leading by 4.
Oh, come on.
Out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And
I mean, I like drive, but let's try player lock. Can't reverse the angle. Sure, let's try that.
The excitement starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at AI. He's got a place in the starting lineup as it stands now. He's at number 5 in the Western Conference. And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. The pass to George over AI. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Suns have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Warren. Back to AI.
Oh, that was all me.
Kicks it out to Booker. Shot from the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got 9 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside, George. Pass to Robertson. Now Westbrook. And the jumper is good. He's got 6.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now, here's AI. He's covered by Westbrook.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
For Phoenix, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And 6'7" swingman Andre Robertson out of the University of Colorado, one of the league's premier defensive specialists.
And Kevin, there's a reason he started for most of his career, and it has nothing to do with his shooting. Now returning from that ruptured patella tendon, will he regain that elite defensive form? Only time will tell.
Suns leading by 4.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
Let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
Oh, come on,
They get it back. Stolen by Grant. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Westbrook. Down low. Here's Robertson. And he comes up with the deuce. Now just a 2-point Suns lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, here's AI. He's guarded closely.
Ayton, go inside.
Here's Ayton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Well, you have to love the intensity with which Steven Adams plays, always giving his best to throw shooters off.
So that'll be it for the first half.
Alright, so far, not so bad. What do you want? Against...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from AI.
And we saw his work over the first 2 quarters, really pushing the action and consistently finding the open man.
It felt like he owned that first half because he involved his guys with his passes, found different ways to take advantage of the defense.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The forwards, George and Grant. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Floats one. Here's Ayton. Out to AI. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Booker the bounce pass. AI outside. Back to Booker. Over Westbrook. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 11 points.
Very rare for a guy to enter the league with such a polished mid-range shot. Booker, so impressive.
Here's Robertson, defended by Booker. Robertson kicks to Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation.
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fire, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
And that one misses. Thunder trailing by 3. They double him with Booker. Robertson finds Westbrook, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And a wide open look for AI. Another one falls for Phoenix.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Adams outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 14 points for him.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Patrick passes to Ayton. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Looking now at some numbers.
All right, let me go back to drive.
For AI. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Right around 21 points per, 20 assists, and almost 3 steals. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
What the? Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Puts it up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thunder with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, my apologies, everybody. Just trying to get the camera right.
This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Suns, number 1.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
And just an impossible shot to guard at times, Doris. When you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, two in particular. James Harden, that step-back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those two men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
Patrick. And good that time. AI's got 19 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Westbrook kicks to Robertson. Off on the layup. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Leading by 5. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Pass to Patrick. And AI throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 9.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
No, but that play is about his will, right? He won't back down from the big man. He's going to take it right to him.
Ayton dishes to Booker. To the paint.
Damn,
Paul George with the steal. Here's Robertson, defended by Booker. Robertson kicks to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Robertson. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
He's flat giving it to him right now, and this timeout is critical if they're going to stop his momentum. I think you've got to make some major defensive adjustments.
So for the Suns, Oubre's checked in for T.J. Warren. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Right wing. Here's Daniels. It's good from long range. Daniels has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Here's Westbrook. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Good.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel.
Well, what you love about Russell Westbrook, yes, he can give you a triple-double every night. But what I love more is the passion and the fact that he gives it to you every single night he plays. Well, the height advantage in this matchup becomes a big factor when he's in the low box.
Thunder trailing by 15. 59 seconds left to play in the third. And the dunk by Westbrook.
I tell you, there's a tenacity to his driving ability that is almost awe-inspiring. Go ahead, Russell.
Now, here's AI. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Daniels. At the elbow, it's AI. Count that one.
Thomas.
AI's got 23 points.
Patrick. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the middle. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Grant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
What I love about Russell Westbrook is his single-minded pursuit of a championship. But boy, you better bring your game if you're a member of the media. He wants good questions in an orderly fashion.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Westbrook against Booker. To the paint. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Patrick passes to Warren. AI kicks to Booker. Fires from 14. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
So far.
Unbelievable turn of events. He knew it was good from the moment it left his hand.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Suns leading by 16. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Warren is out there with Ayton. And it's Patrick in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Westbrook, and too long on the shot. And it's Warren with the ball for the Suns. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Schroeder from outside off the mark. Well, Phoenix shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. AI dishes to Bridges.
Bridges, what are you doing?
And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And he's good on the second. Thunder trailing by 17. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Down low. Here's Booker. That one falls.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Right wing.
Booker, can you get out the way, David?
Here's Robertson. Here's Schroeder. There's the pass to Robertson. He kicks it to Westbrook. There's the triple. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. Releases. That one wide left. Thunder have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Back to Schroeder. Passes it to Grant. Shot clock at 6. And that one is off. Nice D from Warren.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Thunder trailing by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Schroeder kicks to Robertson. Back to Schroeder. Grant up top. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And there's Booker on the assist by AI. AI's got 9 assists now tonight. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder finds Adams. Booker with no one. Here's Ayton. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Westbrook passes to Schroeder. Can't cash in from close range.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Warren. And he drops in the lap off the glass.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Thunder shooting 40% from the field. Here's Westbrook. Adams. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
The Suns have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Patrick passes to Ayton. Over in the corner, Warren. Back to AI. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
Josh Jackson's checked in for Bridges. Clock at 6. AI in the post. He's covered by Westbrook, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Doris, this term +6. Here's Westbrook. Grant outside.
In less than 5 minutes, I can get to 15 assists.
Here's Robertson, defended by Booker. And Noel kicks to George. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
And when Paul George has this kind of rhythm and pace to his game, you simply want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. Doris, when you view international basketball, 13 and 14-year-olds playing in academies, some players turning pro overseas at 16, would something like that work in this country?
You know what, Kevin? I'm not necessarily for something like this. What I do believe is the NBA could become more involved, the board, and we should have more uniformity in basketball in general. And I think one of the ways to do that is to make sure we set up some sort of basketball committee across the different levels of basketball, starting with youth, going to high school, into college, then the semi-professional sort of basketball leagues out there, or the formative leagues like the G League, and then the NBA. I think we just need to look at the game in its totality and create some measure of uniformity. But frankly, I don't love the idea of 13 and 14-year-olds leaving their home to go to, quote, sport academies.
And yes, it's good. And that's now 19 points for Devin Booker.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And slam dunk by Noel.
Look, Kev, he might have a wiry frame, but Nerlens Noel has deceptive strength. Makes the D look helpless there. Boy, certain guys, it's just a rough season, right? For Nerlens Noel last year, that was the case. Couldn't get any consistent playing time. And after looking to be finally on the rise, he takes a step back in his development. It's got to be tough.
And it's good for 2. And that's now 20 points for George.
Well, I like to see Paul George be assertive down low. This guy doesn't lack for confidence, and he is an accomplished scorer regardless of where he is on the floor.
Patrick passes to Ayton.
Oh, come on, Ayton.
Booker dishes to AI. Warren on the wing. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. No good that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And with Noel, it's hard as he turned down a big money long-term deal.
It's always the chance you take, right, if you bet on yourself. And the skill set there for Nerlens Noel, this guy is definitely a great defender. He's just seeking the right opportunity.
Westbrook, no good. Suns leading by 19. Warren kicks to AI. To the inside. And there's
There we
Ayton. That's
go.
good on the assist by AI. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 21. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's AI. That's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, congratulations on the win. You were the driving force out there on offense, so why were you so effective?
I don't care about your sneakers.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Oh, I appreciate it, sir, but I'm on Xbox. I'm Xbox One, so. Again, maybe if we need to trade Ayton, then I can get, 15 assists and 20 points every now. But we'll see. All right, next up, the Nuggets in Denver. No, let's not be on. We can be classic.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, now these are the games that challenge you. They'll have their work cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win. Both teams tonight more than capable of putting up points. Shaq, what do you think will be the deciding advantage?
Well, you have to try to dictate the tempo, play at your pace. This will be a game of streaks, so you have to prepare yourself mentally for that.
Well, you can't just score. You have to be efficient. Big shots down the stretch could be the difference, Ernie, and that will set you free.
We are ready for game time. Let's go to Kevin Harlan for the opening tip.
All right, so top your shoes tonight. Let's go with black and orange. What are you doing?
Best of luck tonight, bro.
Excuse me? That was very, very late.
Everyone is in their seat here in the arena as the Suns look to grab a hometown win in Phoenix. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. For the Denver Nuggets, they won their last contest, that game against the Spurs.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
What about auto zone?
And the front court matchup, definitely, Clark, one to watch. It could be a battle of wills tonight in this one.
I agree with you there. They both got tremendous skill, but it comes down to the mentality. And I'm interested to see who actually wins the battle of wills, asserts himself the most and most consistent.
Sometimes it is the battle more than just what you got talent-wise. It's what you're thinking upstairs, your focus, and how you approach it.
Yeah, the mentality, and sometimes being physical starts with your mentality.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Harris and Barton, the two wings. And it's Murray in at the one spot. He gets that one.
When you let Nikola Jokic get comfortable, it's a wrap. It's all over. He's a skilled scorer on the interior.
Now, here's Ai. He had 27 points last game. He was all alone on that one. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Murray with it. Working on Ai. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray surveying the D. Back to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Oubre kicks to Ai. Knocks it loose. Harris outside. Offline with his 3. In the corner, it's Ai. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ai's got his second basket of the night. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Harris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. We take a look at the Suns. Right now, they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, the Nuggets, right now, quite a ways down below.
And when I look at Denver, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far, they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Oubre can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Murray outside. Can't connect from short range. For Phoenix, they're 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Warren, banked in off the glass.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Harris kicks to Murray. Millsap against Warren. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got his first basket of the night.
Little you can do. Millsap enjoys going right at the defense when he's this close to the bucket.
Here's Patrick, and AI throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Harris after the Suns pick up 2. The pass to Millsap. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Love watching Millsap go to work inside. He's a pretty smooth operator in the paint. Good footwork, good strength, and good touch.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Nuggets on D, trailing by 2. A nice shot by Booker.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
And if you look at the numbers for Devin Booker last season, I mean, he upped his assists and rebounding, his scoring and shooting percentages. He has continued to impress with his development.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, for those teams already expected Clark to go deep into the playoffs around this time of year, how easy do you think it is to just go through the motions and maybe not tighten the screws as much as you should?
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I never had the experience of being a player on a playoff team, but I did broadcast a number of the outstanding Pacers teams, and it is tough in the long haul of the season for teams that are fighting for potential championships to stay engaged fully during the regular season. There is a period, and I think most really good teams will admit it, that they aren't as focused because they're excited for the playoffs to start, and they just have to work themselves through those dog days of the regular season.
Now, here's AI. He's got 6.
Ayton, can you go inside? There
shoot.
we go.
Ayton, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. 6-point game. It's tipped. Oubre, no one around him. No good on the triple. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Murray. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Murray's got his first 2 points.
Murray plays with such a nice rhythm, especially on offense, and he's got a really good feel and understanding of when to shoot the pull-up.
Now, here's Oubre. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City. AI dishes to Ayton, and he converts the layup. Ayton's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA? Here are the top rookie intimidators. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Boy, he does such a good job of positioning himself, so you have a hard time getting shots over him. One of the best of all rookies denying the rim.
Now here's Ayton. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Back to AI. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Millsap. Lets it go from 14. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Booker the pass to Patrick. He kicks to Ayton.
I meant to pass it to Warren. Dang.
Over Jokic. Over in the corner, Warren. AI outside, down low. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by AI. AI's got 4 assists now tonight. Knocked away. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Start it.
So for the Suns, Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Warren. Jackson comes in for Oubre. And it's Crawford in for Booker. Big group substitution here for Denver. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Millsap. Hernangomez comes in for Will Barton. Beasley's checked in for Gary Harris. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. So it's Phoenix now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Patrick. Ayton the pass to Patrick. Crawford kicks to AI. Pass to Holmes.
Oh, what are you doing, Holmes?
Off target
you
from 3-point range.
Idiot!
The Nuggets trail by 6. Inside. Oh, that's blocked. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And, you know, last year the Denver Nuggets were dominant from behind the arc. I mean, 6th in the league in three-pointers made, 7th in three-point percentage.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Now, here's AI. He has 6. Crawford looking over the floor. To the paint. Patrick passes to Holmes.
You idiot!
There's Crawford with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Crawford's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Nuggets trail by 9. And Clark, for the Nuggets last season, they in general shot pretty well from the field.
Well, you take a look at the rotations they rolled out, Kevin. Always had an outstanding shooter or 2 on the floor and generally employed good shot selection, so that adds up to nice numbers.
Thomas checked in for Nikola Jokic. Phoenix leading by 9. Crawford kicks to AI. Passes to Holmes. That pushes it to double digits.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Thomas with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. The pass to Morris. Pass to Hernangomez. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here is Thomas. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. Will it go? Thomas's shot is off.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
Patrick passes to Jackson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one. Suns leading by 16. So on the floor for Denver, Harris and Barton, the two wings. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. And it's Murray at the point. For three,
idiot.
Booker, the three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 8 points.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now, here's AI. 6 points for him. And Ayton throws it down.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
Another shot. Murray, no good. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. They grabbed their own miss. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Murray following the basket by DeAndre Ayton.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. The
that was my fault.
isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And AI throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Denver calls timeout. Clark, when you played, you were dominant inside. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys or drives, and now with the three-point line, the shooting has become a premium, and it's really one of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, great point.
Here is Harris after the Suns pick up 2. Millsap passes to Murray. Rejected by Patrick. They retain possession, and the shot goes in. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City. The feed to Warren. And he uses the glass on the layup. Warren's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
AI outside.
Damn.
Jokic with the steal. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Warren's got 11 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Millsap misses.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
The Nugget shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. And Murray, here we go. Drilled from 11 feet out. He's got 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Patrick to the inside. Here's Warren. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Barton kicks to Jokic. Over Ayton. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Patrick. Some solid defense from Harris. Denver shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Oh, that was my
and
fault.
Stolen by Murray. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, he was the 6th pick in the draft not too long ago, Jamal Murray, and started slowly, which can happen for a lot of young guys. Shooting percentages were down, turnovers up, but everybody knew he could still shoot.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Oubre. Now, here's AI.
Oh,
12 points
come
for
on.
him. Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Harris has got the ball. Outside for Murray. And again, Denver no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A nice shot by Booker.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. And stolen by AI. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Murray with it. He's guarded by AI. Barton, wide open, he fires, and it's off from 3-point range. Here's Patrick. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. To the middle, here's Murray. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. 13 points for Jamal Murray.
Great quarter for
Wait a
him
minute.
at the offensive
I'm
end,
Thomas
trying
Patrick.
to will his team back in the game.
AI dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Yeah, refusing to give up anything. He's solid D, like that attitude.
And the Suns making a change here. Holmes checked in. Denver also making some changes. Beasley's checked in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. Now Beasley after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Murray, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10
Got him.
rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Boy, he's dangerous right now. He feels like he's making every shot he puts up.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And here is Morris. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Holmes. And he overshot that one, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, got that ass whooping going on. So we're just going to forget the fact that we're winning.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down now. This game has been all him, and he's been a force.
Kelly Oubre out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's AI. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ayton in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group for Igor Kokoshkov getting going here in the second half. Jokic, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Murray. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Murray kicks to Harris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
One shot. Hey, even when you knock Gary Harris around, he powers these shots in.
And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered.
Down low, got a piece of it. Stolen by Warren. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And yes, it's good.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against a guy who towers over him.
Yeah, I like his heart there, the competitive spirit. I mean, refusing to be held in check by bigger defenders. That's all heart and competitive spirit.
Free throw good, AI. And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player, defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all three levels.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
AI in the post. He's covered by Murray. And a wide open look for AI. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nuggets. And there's Murray on the assist by Harris. 15 points for Jamal Murray.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer. Somebody who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the floor off the catch or dribble.
Oh, sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He finished with 27 points and ran the team as always, with a big number of assists. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, Greg, you know where I'm going. He was a stat sheet stuffer in that game. Did a little bit of everything and did it all well.
And Nikola Jokic, boy, the addition of that three-point shot, Clark, has really opened up things for his offense.
Without question, Kevin. Already a great passer. Now that he can stretch the defense, the passing lanes become wider for him. Also, the driving lanes open up for his teammates. So very difficult to take away everything when Jokic is knocking down perimeter shots.
Head coaches obviously get the attention in all sports, Clark, but the assistants also play very big roles. How do you build chemistry as a coaching staff?
You know, I've never coached, but I've watched a lot of coaches. I think first and foremost, you appreciate your assistant coaches, and then you give them room to grow and develop as coaches. And you share with them the building of the team and the coaching of the team. And that, to me, I think, if you serve your assistant coaches as they're serving you, I think that's how you build the best chemistry.
And loyalty's got to be big among that group on that sideline, doesn't it? Loyal to each other.
Big time. Loyalty to one another, and then also a common focus on really serving the players to the best of their ability collectively.
AI can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the middle, here's Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game.
That's what we call weight room there. I mean, Millsap showing how strong he is finishing through contact.
Patrick passes to Warren, and it's sent back by Millsap, and he gets it back. Warren, good. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Back to AI. Passes it to Oubre. And he knocks down the jumper. Oubre's got 5. Now here's Murray. 15 points in the game. Kicks it to Harris. And stolen by AI. Rebound by Murray.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Out to the wing. Now, here's Jokic. Defense is right there. It's good.
Boy, the mid-range J of Jokic, I like it a lot. I mean, you got to D this guy up from that area, or he'll scorch you.
Warren on the wing. Back to AI. Suns moving the ball around. Oubre kicks to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Booker dishes to AI. Ayton at the elbow. A 3 from Warren. No good on that one. And Denver the other way now. Booker against Murray. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot.
From 10 feet out, here's Thomas, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, love the confidence Thomas has. Feels like he can score from anywhere, even deep inside the paint.
AI in the post. He's against Morris, and it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. AI outside. Outside for Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 14 points for the game. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a 2-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
Now, here is Morris. He's covered by Daniels. Morris finds Jokic. Shoots over Holmes. Jokic, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Monday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. First one falls for him.
Having now been a head coach for 5 full years, 2 years with the Kings, 3 with the Nuggets, Malone's had his fill of inexperienced rosters and has done a reasonably good job with them.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And that one's good. Millsap.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Ah, damn it.
Millsap with the steal. Back to Morris. Jokic high post. Shoots over Holmes. Kept alive. And Millsap slams it in.
And, you know, even though he's undersized, Millsap doesn't back down. He's good at outworking everybody on the glass.
Patrick passes to Holmes. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Denver's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded by AI. The 3. Here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
AI outside. Here's Daniels. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Phoenix. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Morris. Trey Lyles out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Craig in at the 2. Now the pass to Morris. Now here's Lyles. Count it. Lyles got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nuggets.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Yeah, where's your fight? You got to show more fight than that.
AI outside. Now here's Bender, covered by Lyles. That shot wide open.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Back to Morris. Craig kicks to Millsap. Bender with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Passes to Bender. Back to AI. We're hearing more players and coaches express their political beliefs, their social concerns, trying to, in a positive way, affect change club.
And Kevin, I applaud it, respect it, admire it, and can't get enough of it. As long as players and coaches are well informed about that which they talk about, and most of the NBA guys are. And I think it's important that wherever we are in life that we use our platform to express our views. That's part of what being a citizen of this country is about. So I don't think you necessarily compartmentalize your life.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
In the recent CBA, there have been a lot of provisions put in there for retired players. Health insurance, increase in pensions, Clark, reimbursement for tuition. What do you think of these changes?
Love them, Kevin. Absolutely love them. And again, credit to the league and to the Players Association for thinking outside the box, reaching back to benefit some of the former players that are actually in need of these benefits and deserving of them. Come on now. Those guys paved the way in many ways for what we see of the league now. And most players appreciate and recognize that. And for it to be tangibly recognized and rewarded is great to see. I love it.
The Suns making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And then for Denver, Hernan Gomez comes in for Malik Beasley. And Harris subbed in for Morris. AI left side. And AI throws it down.
And
he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Finds Jokic. Over Bender. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bender. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Denver's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Jokic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Dragan Bender.
You know, it took a little time for Jokic to understand how to draw contact and get himself to the foul line, but he's figured it out now.
He hits both from the stripe.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Back to Thomas. Denver passing it around. From the arc. Here's Hernangomez. Up and in on the layup.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Bender the pass to Patrick. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got tall.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
Now here's Thomas. Tight defense on him. And here's Harris from the arc. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And it's 13 points for Gary Harris.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Patrick passes to Bender. Jokic with the steal.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams, Greg. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for AI.
Well, it was a pleasure watching him get his guys involved. I mean, his passing was tight and on time, really sharp tonight.
Inside, just 5 to shoot, and that one's good. Jokic.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game, because this one is done. Over. Fine.
Here's Patrick. Isaiah Thomas pulls it in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3. That shot, no good. From deep. And AI with the basket on the assist by Daniels. 31 points for AI.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it. And that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good for AI. Poked away. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Alrighty then. Right now, 2-0 at home, so. Oh, that's it? Okay.
Hey, AI.
What's up, Charlie?
They want to talk to you in the studio. You have a second?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Let's do it.
Right this way.
All right.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special postgame guest joining us.
This is Shaq. Another double-double for you tonight. Made it look easy, buddy. How are you able to control things on the offensive end with this level of consistency?
Well, a lot of what makes me look good is the system that we play in. You know, I don't really have to overthink possessions. I know my guys are going to be screen and cutting, and as long as we make the same reads, all I got to do is deliver the pass on time, and they take care of the rest. It's a really easy team to play on.
You keep playing like that, buddy, you're going to win many championships. Good luck to you, son.
That's the plan.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaq, for Kenny, for Kevin Harlan, for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks, man. See ya.
Who there? Who there? Ah, it's that Anthony guy. Thanks? Alrighty then. This is Obi-Wan signing out. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you later on. Possibly tomorrow. There might be videos on WWE 2K later on. But, again, thank you so much. This is Obi-Wan signing out. Thank you. Take care. Have a good evening. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. What you mean something? Let's try this again. Thank you. Take care. Alright. Have a good night, everyone.